In the cockpit I sit tight, virtual flight diaries, we take flight. With the click the world spins round, in my seat I'm high above the ground. Realistic view so clear and bright, through the screen I soar up to the night. Clouds below, I feel so alive. In this world there's nothing I can't survive. Join us on a virtual flight, where the sky is our limit tonight. Wings spread wide, we reach for the stars. In the realm of flight, we'll never be far. Bow is splashing, engines purring. In this world we're free from the earth and sphere. Throttle wide open, throttle wide open. We dive and climb in this digital ocean. Lights flicker, the world's so vast. Every turn a new adventure starts. From the ground to the highest peak in the world of flight, we're just beginning to speak. Join us on a virtual flight, where the sky is our limit tonight. Wings spread wide, we reach for the stars. In the realm of flight, we'll never be far. Through the storm, through the calm, in this world we face it all. From the runway to the final glide, in the world of flight we find our stride. Join us on a virtual flight, where the sky is our limit tonight. Wings spread wide, we'll reach for the stars. In the realm of flame, we'll never be far. Join us on a virtual flight, where the sky is our limit tonight. Wings spread wide, we'll reach for the stars. In the realm of flight, we'll never be far.
Hello, 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 and welcome to another live stream by Virtual Flight Diaries. Happy New Year to everyone tuning in. Yeah, we are here with the Lear 35 by Flysimware, and we are going to be flying from St. Louis over to LaGuardia, take a group of people over to New York City for the New Year's Eve special in Times Square. And yeah, so we're going to fly this rocket ship into New York City. It'd be one of the busiest ATCs. I don't believe they're on, but that might change. I don't know. I might call an audible. We'll see. I really want to do the park visual into LaGuardia because it's really, let's see what we got here. Yeah, see, so I don't know. Maybe I'll do a poll in chat, guys, because they're landing ILS runway 22 into LaGuardia, and departing 3-1, and I really want to do the park visual into 3-1 because it really gives a awesome view of New York City coming in. So I'll leave it up to you guys. If you guys choose me to do the park visual, I'll have to probably disconnect from the network just prior to landing. But I know you guys are flying along. That might be a thing. So, like I said, I'll put a poll in chat. Let you guys decide. Anyway, let's get on board. Let's get fired up, and let's get out of here. All right. So this is the updated native Flysimware Lear 35 version 1.03, I believe. We got cabin temperature. It's pretty chilly in here, so I'm going to get fired up and get going. We got 8 people on board. So I'm going to use the tablet. Let's get our weights up. All right, so we're on ground power. We're all powered up. So we have the fuel page, so we could call the fuel truck. So let me see here. I got about 2,200 pounds of fuel on board. We're going to need for this flight an alternate 4,284. So we're going to get that going. I found the best way to measure the fuel amount is to actually go by the fuel quantity gauge. You put it on total fuel, and it shows the accumulation of fuselage, wing, and etc. So we just watch that fuel gauge. When it gets up to where we want it to be, we'll just end the fuel truck. The other way is you can watch it here and try to calculate in real time how many gallons or how many pounds you have on board. But it's pretty cool. It loads it like the real aircraft, so they load in from the filler tanks out on the tip, and it actually gravity flows into the wing. So you'll see once this gets to a certain amount, gravity will take over and it'll actually start filling the wing tanks. All right, so we got that. So we have to go to the aircraft flight performance mass, just like we just like in the what we're used to with 2024. And we'll put our weights in. The other thing is, I don't know why the max station weights are like they are. So we can only put, we can only calculate for a person that's 165 pounds. And I believe the standard is 170. Well, for the airlines, I believe it's 170 in the summer, or no, vice versa, like 175 in the summer and 170 in the winter, something like that. Holden, hey, how's it going? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Happy New Year's. All right, so we got our passengers on board, and you'll see actually when I load them into the aircraft, they'll actually show in the airplane, which is pretty cool. So we're just going to do some quick baggage. We got 150 there, 150 there. That's a realistic cargo load. All right, so we'll load it in the aircraft, and we'll load it immediately. So there we go. So we're at, we'll wait for the fueling to be done, and then we can look at our total weight. And this is how we'll calculate our takeoff speeds. They actually have a takeoff performance evaluator. Lip Rocketeer. Not going to give you a hard time about parking in a cargo area. So, I know. So on the map, this said it's general aviation, but my scenery over at Signature is like a hole in the ground. So that's why I chose this. It was special cargo. We needed a more secure ramp for our VIP, and Signature was too in the open. Thanks, and welcome to the stream, Limp. Glad to have you on board. All right, flight plan. I believe I did pre-catalog this flight plan. Yeah, yes. Activate that. All right, so I think let's see if I could find out what they're departing. So departures on 29 and arrivals on 30 left. So I guess I can't get departures on. All right, so long taxi. Long taxi. Want to try to keep it real world. All right. So we'll do some changes here. Alright, 7 runway 29. There we go. And we're doing the JR7 with the creep transition. So I'm not doing the standard. I'm going to actually post my my route in chat because I'm not doing the standard. I could do a create my own route. So I'm going to pin that in chat just so you guys know. Yeah, so I did a little more of a southern route into LaGuardia. You guys was a little faster because the northern route takes us up along the Great Lakes and adds probably about 50 nautical miles to the route. So I just wanted to come in a little bit shorter. It's still almost a 2-hour flight in air. Got an air time about an hour 50 minutes. All right, so we're going to do runway 29. We're going to do J Hart 7. And let's see here. We're going to come in on the Apple 3 arrival with the Ruth transition. That's right. And then I have the Park Visual programmed in. So depending on the poll in chat, we'll change it to 2-2. But if you guys want to see that approach, which is pretty spicy, not gonna lie, it's programmed in for now. We'll change that in cruise if necessary. All right. So our flight plan is in. Let's see what our fuel looks like. And yeah, that looks good. So we'll end that. And fuel service, that stops the refueling. back away from that. So we got about 43 and 42 was required, so should be good. You can see we started with 2,200 pounds, and the tip tanks had gravity fed the wing tanks up to their full mark. So it's pretty cool. All right, so we're going to start up here. Let's do some flows. All right, I don't have my checklist, so we're just going to do a little flow. So we're going to do a GPU start, which actually should give us enough load to actually start with the avionics on, so I don't have to redo all that. Hopefully. There are failures on board. All right, so we're going to go over here. We're going to make sure we're climbing up to 4,100, or flight level 410. So just make our cabin altitude is set. Pressurization is on. We got nav and beacon can come on. And yeah, that looks good. We got a auto squawk code of 7106, so we'll put you in. Get you squawking. Turn that on, so we're mode C. That looks good. And CTAF for St. Louis is 118.5. I can't see. Old. 118.5. All right, so 118.5. Get you in there. $22.8. It's all set, and then all right, it's all good. So let's start engine 2. Those Boris sounds. Tell you what, though, I think they sound a little better inside the cockpit. All right, turn around. So we're going to start in here, and we'll see if there's a difference. So when the fan hits 1 or 2, you can actually introduce the fuel then. It's actually a pretty fast starting engine. All right, we have 2 good starts. And you can see, like I said, our plane is full up. It's actually pretty cool. I think they've improved the models for the passengers. They look a little better. All right, so continuing on, we got battery power standby, autopilot on, radio altimeter is on, our avionics is already on. Windows heats can go to hold, probe heats can come on. Hydraulic pumps stall warning is on. And we'll go to taxi lights. Yaw dampener power can come on, and let's do a takeoff calc. Takeoff performance, runway elevation. So we'll look 29 is $555. And our total weight is 16,606. The temperature outside is 2 degrees. It's a little chilly out here in St. Louis. Oh, I hit the wrong button. All right. And our Mac percentage is 14%. That's where we get all our information from. And I keep hitting that. You can also sync from the sim, but the numbers aren't, for some reason, the numbers don't show up exactingly. But we calculate our takeoff. So we need a pitch trim of 7.4 degrees. We're doing a D-rated takeoff, 90%. 128, 138, 141. And we have a flaps retraction of at 171. So that number right there, 90.8. And we're doing a flaps 8 takeoff. All right. Let me just see here. Let's set our trim. Doing 7.4. Oop. Warm up the cabin a little bit. On the 11 o'clock position in the auto works the best. All right, so let's turn ourselves around here. Going here. All right, so St. Louis traffic tracer 556 at the air cargo ramp, taxiing to runway 29 via Kilo Foxtrot Sierra Bravo Tango, St. Louis.
St. Louis traffic, Charlie Hotel 618 Delta, going to follow traffic, taxiing to runway via Kilo Foxtrot Sierra Delta Tango, St. Louis traffic.
Let's go. It's a miserable day here. Make sure I have real world weather on. Live. Yep, it's really a miserable day. Oh, gotta turn our steering on. You guys can see in the controls cam, I have a new addition to the flight deck. We have the Boeing NG from Wind Control, formerly WindWing. FMC just came in today, so I can't wait to test that out. Next step is going to be the Boeing autopilot.
St. Louis traffic, Southwest 2342, taxiing to runway 29 via Charlie Tango, St. Louis.
Flaps 8. Let's arm the reversers. This should be November. No, it's Papa. Really? So my lettering is wrong on my scenery. This is payware scenery too. Well, at least Sierra's right. St. Louis traffic, Tracer 556, crossing runway 30 right at Sierra, St. Louis.
St. Louis traffic, Charlie Hotel 618 Delta, also crossing runway 30 right.
St. Louis traffic, Tracer 556, clear of 30 right. St. Louis traffic, Tracer 556, crossing runway 30 left at Sierra. St. Louis.
St. Louis traffic 618 Delta, also crossing now 30 left.
All right. What did I say? We're going to be crossing Bravo. Clear on the left, clear on the right. Put 18 in there, I'll fix that.
Southwest 2342, making an amendment to my taxi. Be following the Maserati and Lamborghini to runway 29.
St. Louis traffic, Tracer 556, crossing runway 6 at Bravo. St. Louis.
St. Louis traffic, Charlie Hotel 618 Delta, also crossing runway 6 at Bravo. St. Louis traffic.
So it's not an active runway, but it's just good practice on VATSIM to do all runway crossings when no ATC is on board. At least in my opinion. All right. Hold says, yeah, you never know when someone's going to land on any runway. Exactly. It's VATSIM.
St. Louis traffic, Southwest 2342, crossing
All right,
runway
so
6, continuing on Delta for runway 29, St. Louis.
All right. Air ignition comes on. We are armed. No caution lights. Radar on. Landing lights stayed on. All right, so we got strobes, we got recog. All our lights are on. We're ready to go. Let's go. St. Louis traffic, Tracer 556, taking off runway 29 We're on the J Hart 7 departure, St. Louis. All right, I'll try my best to do it cinematically, but it might not be a thing. This thing is a handful. Love the tire rub sound. Turn down. I think my ATC is up a little bit. I don't know why it always does that. All right. All right, ready to go. Spool them up. All right, 73 stable. Toga. All right, thrust set. Airspeed's alive. V1, let's go flying. Positive rate, gear up. That was a pretty cool shot. All right, let's get back in the plane. Flaps up. Autopilot engaged. We're going to go nav. Alt select. St. Louis traffic. Tracer 556 passing 2500. Parting on the J Hart 7. Last call. St. Louis. All right, we are off. Gear up. Flaps up. Let's get some climb power in here. So the departure called for us to be above at, and as long as we are above at those intersections, we're good. So there's no top of climb. So I'll just put our flight level 410 in. All right, air ignition's off. Landing lights can come off. It's all good. We are pressurizing. Cabin temperature looks comfy. Got that breakout. Oh, this definitely needs a flyby. So the best way to describe the Lear 35 is it is a, if you fly it with the here's my take as a simmer. If you fly it like it's a fighter jet, you'll be able to handle it a little better. So it's, you got really fast approaches, really fast takeoffs, really steep climbs. If you treat it like a fighter jet in that mentality, you'll do pretty good with it. That's just a simmer perspective. I don't know about real world. So we got Holden and Lip Rocketeer flying with us today. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. All right, it's good. Let's power up to climb power. And we can drop the nose. We don't need to be climbing out like a bat out of hell. Speed up to 250 and then we'll go IAS mode. So I have the pitch hold bound to my Bravo trim wheel. It actually allows for very precise pitch adjustments for the pitch hold function. A lot better than if I had it bound to any of the switches on my control column. All right, let's accelerate out to 250. Speed mode is on. So I did find out that it has gotten kind of wonky with the altitude select every once in a while. So you have to be mindful so you don't blow through your altitudes. You can just, to cancel the climb and hold the altitude you want to be at, it's just like any other thing, altitude hold, just click that and it'll level out. I don't know why, especially in the descent, it wasn't capturing. All right, so we look good. Cabin should be about 6,000 feet, so that's holding. And the pressurization differential is in the green. Above 18,000 will kill the recog. Get the barrow. Set standards. But as a handful this plane is, it is lots of fun to fly. It's a difficult one to fly, but it's very fulfilling. If you kind of know what that, kind of what I'm getting at with that. Got my tea. Still fighting this cold. Probably have that cold that's going around that lasts a while, so. Maybe tonight, a little bit of imbibing for New Year's might kill the cold. Set my outside views up. So another thing I found out with this plane, if you guys use chase plane, so if you guys use chase plane and you use the new mechanic that they programmed into here with the entrance and exit, I found that it does screw up your camera settings. So I didn't use the click spot. I shift seed right in to the cockpit. So how fast are you? So Holden says, how fast are you going and what cruise altitude? So I'm going to be flying at Mach 77 at a cruise altitude of 410. Is the plan. Now, there's no auto throttle, so it's probably not going to be an exact science. I'm going to try to get as close to 0.77. That's what I did in my flight plan. Cool, thank you. So they're able to change my flight plan, so hopefully we will get there roughly the same time. All right, yeah. Yeah, so the Simbrief flight plan, the one that's at the northern route, I think it's only like 50. It's only like 50 nautical miles more. So we should get there in about the same time. So let's see what's going on ATC wise. All right, so New York. LaGuardia approach is on. Oh, wait, they changed it. So the RNAV X-Ray 31 approach is in use. So that's the park visual. All right. So we're not going to have to cancel. We're going to get the cool view. All right. Cool. All right, so we got LaGuardia approach and tower and ground is on at LaGuardia. All right, so no poll needed because we're going to be doing the park visual anyway, signed by ATC. So this should be fun. When we get closer and we're in ATC and we're in the landing mode, if I miss out on chat, guys, I apologize ahead, but I'm probably going to be heads in the cockpit with this because it's pretty hard to stay ahead of the plane. Yeah, so yeah, we have full ATC for LaGuardia. Ground, tower, and approach. This is 7. This is 0.7. So we're 0.77. year. So I have the MK Studios scenery for LaGuardia, and I have the Samsung Designs New York City. Which is a really cool scenery. We are missing something. I didn't get my bar up. That should fix. All right, bring it back. See, not paying attention, it goes quick. All right, so we're going to need to be probably, let's try 0.88 on the fan speed. Let's see where that puts us. All right, we got to be mindful of that. So we're 467 across the ground. In 1 hour to our top descent. That was a bit of a sudden change. All right. So, does everybody have plans for New Year's Eve? Was it going over to see family this evening? Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, we're going to be spending the evening with family as well. Yesterday, New Year's Eve. Yes, it is, Limp. Time does fly. This is all I had planned. And that's awesome. I'll be honest with you. I wish this was all I had planned. Because I'm in the mood. I'd fly all day if I didn't have a family get together. Atlanta to Sao Paulo in an A350. Was that like 9 hours, I think? 9.5 hours. I mentioned to actually be flying the 737 now that I have my my FMC. So I'm wondering if I could run both MobiFlight and SimApp. That's going to be the big question, because I need MobiFlight for the autopilot, because this is the Airbus autopilot, to run the NG mod for that, and I need SimApp to run the FMC. So that's going to be the big question. But I tell you what, this thing got here quick. Now, it's probably... So I think their U.S. warehouse is actually in Burlington, New Jersey, which is fairly close to my house, or close to my area. So that's probably why. But it took 2 days. That was it. 2 days to get here. No, where did I put my... text messages? Not important. Well, not emergent reporting. That's just family. All right. Gotta get my sim brief back up. All right, looking good. Looking good. I think we're pretty stable with that power setting. We're at 0.77. So one of the things you don't want to do is you want to set get a power setting in mind below 90, and you don't want to chase it. So you bring it in like we did 0.88. It was like, it ended up being like 0.885, 0.886, and it was a little too fast. So we just brought it back just a little bit to like an exacting 0.88 on the fan speed. In power settings, you want to follow these gauges right here. You want to follow your fan speed, not your turbine speed. And you just make very small adjustments, and you wait till you stabilize, but you don't want to chase it. You'll end up going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it'll frustrate the hell out of you. It said, so Liberator said, RNAV X-Ray 31 landing. Yeah. So we're going to get that park visual. It's really, especially when you come from the south, it's really got a really nice view of New York City coming in. And with the Samsung designs, it's really nice. It looks really nice at night, but we're flying real time. All right, so our next ATC is going to be, unless something else pops up, it's going to be LaGuardia approach. New York approach. New York approach, which is LaGuardia approach, is 120.8. Just get you in there. That's on standby. Tower, which will be 118.7. So this is a first, guys. I've never actually did New York City on network. So in my ever infinite wisdom, I've decided to live stream an extremely complicated airplane into New York City with air traffic control on. So the plan is, the prophecy has been fulfilled. My plan was to stress test this. So what could go wrong? And they said, that's why we let you go first. Yep. What I'm probably going to do. Nah. I'm not going to self-deprecate. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. Oh, hey, River. Hey, welcome to the stream. So, Gasp, it's you. Say, I got a new flight stick. Nice. What'd you get? So it says it's an Xbox thing and I'm able to switch it to PC. It's a T-HOTUS or something. Oh, okay, cool. Very awesome. Just letting you both know we're all counting on you. We'll get there. It'll look cool. Although, I've only maybe done this approach a handful of times. Once unassisted by GPS. But we're going to do the RNAV. I did it. Was it this one? No, I did the freeway visual into JFK for my captain's rating, or no, for my first officer's rating for the American Airlines virtual flight. I think it was that anyway. So, just love flying out here above 40,000 feet. It's loud. Now, this is my personal. So my speakers are loud. I'm hoping that I quiet the channel speakers enough. That's not too loud for you guys. Said Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve to you too, River. A new year. The way I look at it, it's another year closer to retirement. Can't stay out here too long because we've got to be mindful of our airspeed. We'll pop in and out. We'll do some flybys. I love Chase Plane. It's got some bugs, but I'm sure Parallel 42 is going to be working them all out. They're a good group. Cruise mode. All right, so now we're in cruise. I want to welcome everybody on board. If you're just tuning in, we're flying the Flysimware Lear 35 from St. Louis over to LaGuardia. Bringing in some clients into New York City for the New Year's Eve Times Square show. And we have about 52 minutes to our top of descent. So that's where we're at right now. I'm cruising at flight level 410 at 0.77. Giving us about 476 across the ground. I'm going to go to where you took off. I'll be right back. All right, River. See you when you get back. Pardon me. So yeah, if you guys like this kind of content, let me know by hitting the like button. I mean, who doesn't like a Lear 35, right? And if you like, hit that subscribe button too. It really helps out the channel. I'm trying to push to 1,000 subscribers, but I appreciate each and every one of you. (2026) has got a lot going for it in the flight sim world. Coming up, I think Just Flight's Falkers are the next group. Maybe the A300B4. I'm really looking forward to that one. I know Black Square has been working on the Aero Commander 690, I think. That's a real cool one. We don't know we got Bluebird, but we got Bluebird. We're gonna probably be Q4 with Bluebird with the 757. That's gonna be a while. They took some hits. One of their devs got stuck with that hurricane in Jamaica. So we'll patiently wait. 757. And here's I'm not too worried. People are worried that it's airlines aren't going to be using it anymore. But I mean, we all fly, 720. What are we getting? Master warning. Wow, the pressurization's up to the top. Maybe. Yeah, that's good. The circuit breakers are popped. You gotta be mindful now, because now this thing's got failures. I don't know why we got that master warning. We're just going to keep an eye on things. Oh, never mind. It won't let you. Oh, man. Yeah, see, that's why you kind of got to be in the cockpit with this thing. That's why we get a master warning. There's nothing evident. Low, nothing's redlined. Everything's in the green. Huh. Well, hopefully we don't find out what that was catastrophically. So we're just going to keep an eye on our stuff. But all looking good. That's got me a little messed up. I guess it would be in real life. The thing I did forget is our clients can walk around. I wonder if the so the 35 doesn't have a toilet, I guess. Hi, how you doing? You guys all look like you're ready for a party over in New York City. Nice. Uncle Rick Star, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Welcome to the stream. Alrighty. Look, I'm thinking it's a bug because I don't have. I did forget to turn that on. I don't have anything indicating. It looks good. We would have a warning if we were out of trim. So just the master caution lit up. Nothing here lit up. No gauges or things. So I'm gonna say that's a bug. Hopefully it won't be the last words as we spin stall out from 40, you know, fellow 410. It's probably because you deviated from the flight plan. Oh, the Livery flight plan, right? Maybe. I probably would have been better if I would have posted the flight plan change in Discord for you guys. Didn't think of it. See, one thing good with chase plane, man, we get these really cool cinematic views, which is, I mean, I don't know for the regular streamer or for the regular simmer. You know, I don't know how when you're flying by yourself, how often you look at the outside of your plane. But for content creators or, you know, YouTube guys, this is just a quick cinematic. I mean, do you know how many button clicks it would have to be for me to set this up? You tell me that this thing doesn't look like a missile. It's definitely got fighter jet vibes. And I did figure out the drone camera problem. And it's you actually have to use the onboard controls to move the drone around in chase plane. Which is, that's the only disappointing thing I have with chase plane. As we found out on our Christmas flight to Rovaniemi, that the regular drone camera is set at 0, so it was probably faster to walk over to the runway to see you guys land. But I figured it out, so we can use that. Have to figure out a way if I can actually, probably can set control bindings for it, which I haven't done. Already at ground 121.7, so I'm going to actually just mark that down. So I have all my freaks. What's pretty cool is runway 31 puts us close to our, because we're going to transient parking over in LaGuardia. So that makes it for a short taxi. All right, 35 minutes to our top of descent. Let's just review the. So I'm not going to put. Unfortunately, I'm not going to put Navigraph up on the tablet because that is a frame killer and it might crash. So let's see here. We got the Apple. We're going to intersect the Apple transition, the Apple 3 at Ruth, which is just above Philadelphia International Airport. We got a hard fix at 8,000 for Brand. And then ATC assigned altitudes from there with the X-ray. we're going to need to be at PACU at 3000. Stuff the RNAV X-ray, which is the RNAV version of the park visual. So we're using that to assist us. We're going to be PACU at 3000, Shea at 2500. Then we start our turnout for a circle for runway 31. So Gakar at 2200, Daryl at 1100, Keith at 782, and DC Track at 422. So Keith and DC Track is actually kind of the turn in, so we won't be using that anymore. So pretty much after Daryl, we're going to be hand flying the approach. That's what makes it spicy. Let's see, the minimum. We got to be able to see the runway at Daryl. So 1160 feet. That's our minimum altitude. And missed approach. If we have to go missed, go runway 31 and do not exceed 210 knots until Yeoman. We're climbing right turn to 3,000 feet, direct ring, and then track 43 degrees to Chinzo, and then on track to 55 degrees to J-Dog. Track 170 or 107 to Yeoman and hold at Yeoman. Which is north of LaGuardia. All right. Just want to see something real quick. I never programmed a hold. I just want to know. Okay, hold at waypoint. So, all right. That seems simple enough. All right, so that's our arrival brief. We got 30 minutes to our top of descent. Seems straightforward. I'm not nervous or anything at all. Lip Rocketeer says, I can't believe you got me flying into New York. All right. I like it. We gotta push our boundaries. Gotta get outside our comfort zones. That's right, Limp. If you want to join along on Saturday, our live stream is going to be a nice, easy flight from Denver to Memphis. I'll be honest with you, I can't believe I'm flying into New York. This is a first for me too. So I don't know if it's a first for you, but it certainly is a first for me. You can see how many planes are on the ground at LaGuardia. So let's look. Yep, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Well, when they have full ATC, people flock to that. So we got 13 departures, 2 inbound, 1 on the ground. Actually, it looks like we're the only ones inbound. Everyone's departing. So, Libertarians, talk about some nice controllers. Holden and I flew into Canada last night. Yeah, Canada's got some really nice controllers. I tip my hat off to the Canadian controllers. I actually enjoy flying into Canada on network. Wow, we finally picked up the tailwind. We're 500 knots across the ground. Also, your shortcut doesn't seem to be much of a shortcut there. It still has us coming in at about the same time. Oh, I want to... Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was only a difference of maybe 50 nautical miles. So what's that, like 3-4 minutes? It was more so much a shortcut as I wanted to come in from the south because I wanted to set up for the visual. Because I planned on whether or not they were landing that route. Things might change. I don't know if they're saying that's not in use anymore. Let's check the ATIS. We're back to 22 on the approach in use. They're back to departing runway 31. Probably a more straight line. I don't know. Yeah, yours is more of a great circle route. All right, so the ATIS is updated. They're no longer landing 3-1 again. So, all right, let's... We're going to put a poll in chat. What I could do is we'll drop from the network. If you guys decide this, drop from the network, land 3-1, get that spicy approach, because I'm actually really wanted to do that one, but I'm going to leave it up to you. And then when I'm on the ground, we'll come back in to watch Holden and land on 2-2. Because that park visual really does put you right up alongside coming in along New York City. So we got nose, okay. Gotta stay on for the challenge. All right, you guys suck. All right, we'll do the park visual another time. Well, it was for cinematic purposes. Cinematic purposes, because we're not going to see New York. We're going to come in from the north. Now your route's better. The MIP arrival is a lot better approach. I'm going to be vectored to Kingdom Come. All right. That's going to be a no. You guys are the greatest. All right, so we will all suffer together. Okay, yeah. If we're not suffering together, then what's the point, right, guys? All right, so we got to make some changes here. So we're 2-2. We need to change that out to ILS. Is there no ILS 22? Oh, okay, yeah. ILS vectors. I'm going to leave you in. Load the approach. Locketeer coming in with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, sir, for that. We will all share the same fate. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will all go down together. We're going to follow this ship right in. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate for the super chat. Centers just come on. Oh yeah. All right. So now we have to brief the that chart up. That's 22. Oh, 110.5. You on. 224 is the course. We've got New York Center. So New York just got crazy. This is going to be real interesting. 325, 325. It's got real interesting.
Yeah, okay, very good evening to you. Sometimes too heavy out of Canada.
Register, Mike.
New York approach, good afternoon and good evening. Helicopter November 911 Echo Delta, VFR flight following to Boston, please.
911 Echo Delta, flight following is unable at this time.
Roger, 1 on Echo Delta.
Well, that means they're busy as all hell.
Clearance on request MI. Number 1352 Zulu contact Gaurdia 118.7.
We have Zulu.
United 1359, climb maintain 17,000. 17,000, United 1359 heavy.
United 13, correction, United 1690, climb maintain flight level 340.
340, United 1690.
New York Center, Air Canada 5622 with you at flight level 340, proceeding direct Gandhi.
Air Canada 5622, New York, hello.
Good afternoon. Brickyard 4423 with you.
To ATC, auto ATC. Yeah, it's not going to be offline for long.
Sorry, at 10,000, Brickyard 4423. Sunset 2, heavy, heading 175.
Sorry, who was that?
Sunset 2 heavy out of JFK, we're now heading 175.
Sunset 2 heavy, New York, departure, hello, proceed direct Betty, climb maintain 12,000.
Roger, direct Betty and climb 12,000 for the Sunset 2 heavy. New York, American 73, buddy.
American 73, New York, hello, cross Harrisburg, flight level 180.
Harrisburg 90, American 73.
Center, hello, United 674 with you, descending on the level for arrival, flight level 230.
United 674, New York, hello, descend to maintain 7,000, descend to maintain 7,000, Newark, altimeter 2979.
Well, this is what I wanted to plan for. I figured New Year's Eve, New York was going to light up. So.
Contact New York approach on 120.8. Brickyard 4423, New York.
Go for Brickyard 4423.
Brickyard 4423, contact approach 120.8.
120.8, Brickyard 4423, have a nice one.
You too.
New York Center, Jet Blue 1932, flight level 370.
JetBlue 1932, New York, hello.
New York Center, hello, Lufthansa Port 18 heavy with you, flight level 360.
Lufthansa 418, New York, hello, descend and maintain flight level 280.
Descend and maintain flight level 280, Lufthansa 418.
Air Canada 5622, descend and maintain flight level 280.
Descend and maintain 280, Air Canada 5622.
Bearing 462, leave my airspace, Washington closed, frequency change approved.
122.8, Spearwing 462, have a happy New Year.
Same to you.
All right, guys. I think I'm all set for the new arrival. There's our ping.
United 674, ILS 22 left approach, the altimeter 2979er.
Victor to left approach 2979, United 674.
Sunset 2 heavy, contact Boston Center 134.7, Happy New Year.
134.7, have a lovely New Year, South Sunset 2 heavy.
New York Center, Tracer 556, flight level 410.
Tracer 556, New York, hello. JetBlue 1932, contact Boston Center 134.7, Happy New Year.
Over to Boston Center 134.7, have a great New Year, JetBlue 1932.
United 1359, climb maintain flight level 400, normal speed. Level 400, resume normal speed, United 1359.
All right.
Good afternoon, New York Center, Wolf Air 1632, heading 340, flight level 150.
Wolf Air 1632, New York, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climb and maintain flight level 220, Wolf Air 1632.
Ooh, 15 departures now.
American 2276, leave my airspace, Washington closed, frequency change approved, Happy New Year.
Get a call, American 2276, Happy New Year to you.
Everybody went to LaGuardia. All right, so the next frequency is approach. So 120.
New York, November 833, Quebec Sierra, flight level 450.
Number 833, Quebec Sierra, New York, hello.
New York Center, good afternoon, WestJet 260, checking in flight level 370 and 10 miles northeast of Smyrna, Canton, VR.
So the coolest thing I got is I have a little packet of sticky notes that I could just stick right onto my yoke, and I can write my notes down. You can keep track of frequencies, so on and so forth.
Loud and clear. Wolf Air 1632, climb maintain flight level 320.
Climb maintain flight level 320, Wolf Air 1632.
So what I am going to do is, and I seem to have a little bit of time, so if we land in a good bit of time, what I'm going to do is we're going to do a little flyby around New York City off network, just because I want to show you guys that Samsung Designs. So we'll do some crazy stunt flying in the Lear.
New York Center, United 2603, Newark is connect on board Port of Boston.
2603. Just confirm United 2603.
That's correct.
Roger, I don't have a flight plan on file for you if you could refile. WestJet 26 Lima, descend and maintain flight level 270.
Descend maintain 270, WestJet 260.
New York Center, hello, Charlie Hotel 618 Delta, flight level 370, inbound ETG.
Charlie Hotel 618 Delta.
So, Lucky Flying Service. Hey, welcome to the stream. I missed the beginning. Is this the latest update? Yes. Yes, this is was a version 1.03.
New York Center, good afternoon. Southwest 2342, flight level 370, direct heating.
Southwest 2342, New York, hello. Wolf Air 1632, proceed direct to Steuben. Wolf Air 1632, New York.
Sorry about that. Clear direct to Steuben, Wolf Air 1632.
Thank you, and you can climb maintain flight level 320 if not already.
Feel the music.
320, we're on the climb right now.
Yeah, so this is the one with they've implemented the cabin temperature,
975,
and their
climb maintain 17,000.
I think they went back to their cabin logic.
American 73, descend to maintain 13,000, Philly landing to the west.
It's also the one thing is if you're using chase plane though, the click spot entrance kind of messes up chase plane. So you have to, if you want to continue to use chase plane without it getting all wonky on you, you got to
Direct park, Southwest 3156.
you got to just do the old Shift C to enter the plane. But if you don't use chase plane, it's pretty cool now. It actually sets you up right at the entrance of the thing, so you kind of get a walk in, walk out feel.
2342. Southwest 2342, maintain Mach 0.74.
Alright, maintain Mach 0.74, Southwest 2340.
Charlie Hotel 618 Delta, maintain Mach 0.76.
0.76 on the Mach, and also ready for descent.
So I said, yeah, it's actually pretty cool. It's pretty cool they did it. I don't know why it messes chase plane up, but
Cross mark flight level 180, 618 Delta.
Delta 975, climb maintain flight level 360.
Climb maintain 360, Delta 975.
Southwest 3156, climb maintain 17,000.
17,000, Southwest 3156.
Hello, New York Center. This is Air 108631 with you 10,000.
yeah. So I did find that out the hard way. It messes up your cockpit view.
Direct Grecki, climb maintain 17,000.
Proceed direct Grecki 17,000, Air 108631.
Southwest 3156, climb maintain flight level 360.
360, 3156.
Southwest 2342, cross mark, flight level 180.
Cross mark at 180.
Keeping us up here.
2342.
NextJet 556, cross Corey at maintain 8,000.
NextJet. Oh,
NextJet 556, New York.
is that for Tracer 556?
Tracer 556, my apologies. It's cross Corey at maintain 8,000.
Cross Korea maintain 8,000. Tracer 556.
American 73, cross Bunts at maintain 8,000. The Philly altimeter is 2983.
8,000 Bunts, American 73.
Number 833, Quebec Sierra, descend and maintain flight level 270.
2703, collect you.
Maybe when chase plane gets out of experimental, that'll be fixed. I also had an issue when in dev mode, chase jumped off all the time.
I understand, 26
Yeah, I found some issues with, yeah, but it's like it says, it's experimental, so.
United 2650, roger.
New York Center, Lufthansa 418 Heavy, requesting descent.
We're at 8,000.
Lufthansa 418, descend and maintain 14,000, the Dulles altimeter 2985.
Okay.
Descend and maintain 14,000, Lufthansa 418 heavy.
Air Canada 5622, descend and maintain 14,000, the Dulles altimeter 2985.
Descend and maintain 14,000 for Air Canada 5622, thank you.
New York Center Delta 2190 heavy 3,500 4-5.
Delta 2190 heavy, New York departure, proceed, correction, fly heading 220, climb and maintain 17,000.
220,
Traffic.
climb maintain 17,000 Delta 2190 heavy.
There's the traffic.
Tracer 556, turn left heading 060, vectors for sequence.
Left 060, vectors for sequence, Tracer 556.
New York Center, Air Canada 8631, would you like to remain at 17,000? Air Canada 8631, roger, you can make that request with the next controller. Roger that. Tracer 556, proceed direct Corey.
Direct Corey, Tracer 556. All right.
Air Canada 8631, contact Boston 134.7. Over to Boston 134.7, Air Canada 8631, have a good New Year. Number 3, Quebec Sierra, contact Boston 134.7.
34-7, we'll see you 3 Quebec Sierra.
United 1690, leave my airspace, Washington closed, frequency change approved. Frequency change approved, United 1359. United 674, descend and maintain 5,000, maintain your present heading.
Descend 5,000, maintain heading, United 674.
American 73, expect vectors the ILS runway 27 right.
We'll expect vectors ILS 27 right, American 73.
American 73, descend and maintain 6,000.
Down to 6, American 73.
WestJet 26, Lima, contact
we're coming
Boston,
in.
134.7, Happy New Year.
Over to Boston 347, WestJet 26, Lima, best wishes, bye-bye.
United 1359, leave my airspace, Washington closed, frequency change approved, Happy New Year. United 1359, New York. United 1359, we're here. 1359, center, correction, Washington Center closed, frequency change approved. Frequency change approved, United 1359.
New York Center Jet 8635, rolling off 10,000, heading 080.
Jazz 8635, New York, hello, proceed direct Grecky, climb maintain 17,000.
We got us coming down pretty fast to make that crossing restriction.
UPS 1359 heavy.
Actually slowing up the descent just a little bit.
10,000, descending via the path 4 arrival digital transition.
UPS 1359, New York, hello, descend via the arrival, the Philly altimeter is 2983.
Descend via arrival, altimeter 983, Philadelphia, UPS 1359 heavy.
Tracer 556, contact New York approach 120.8.
Over to 12048 for Tracer 556. Happy New Year.
Thanks, you too. Sometimes 48.
New York approach, Tracer 556, passing flight level 220.
Tracer 556, New York approach, hello, information Zulu's current, plan the ILS 22, altimeter 2978.
We have Zulu on board, and we'll plan ILS runway 22, and what was the altimeter again? Sorry.
Yeah, no worries, 2978.
2978 on the altimeter, Tracer 556.
Brickyard 4423, turn left heading 040, descend to 3000.
Okay, 040 down to 3000, Brickyard 44.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Of course, this doesn't feel too bad.
Canada 7407,
Just got to be on top of it.
12532, Happy New Year, see ya.
12532, Happy New Year.
Gaurdia departure, Air Canada 741, 2400.
Air Canada 741, New York departure, hello, radar contact, climb and maintain 9,000.
Climb and maintain 9,000, Air Canada 741.
Brickyard 4423, when you get to 3, speed 180.
Plus 180 at 3000, Brickyard 4423.
So the most difficult thing I'm going to have to counter is because there's no auto throttle. So if I get speed crossing or speed restrictions, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be the tough part is managing those speed restrictions with just throttle. You know, we're coming down so fast. I have the spoilers out.
Air Canada 741, turn right heading 080.
080, Air Canada 741.
And departure Chad 639, 2.35 miles.
Chad 639, New York departure, hello, radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000.
7,000, you got it, 639.
Brickyard 4423, turn left heading 310, descend and maintain 2,000.
Descend to 2,000, left heading 0, Brickyard 4423.
Air Canada 741, turn left heading 070.
070, Air Canada 741.
That all out. Seatbelt signs could come on. And the banana shows that we're going to make our crossing. I can actually shallow up just a little
right
bit.
heading 060, 60 on the heading, climb and maintain 10,000.
Was that 639, my apologies.
Affirmative, Jazz 639, heading 070, climb to 10,000.
Alright, right turn 070 for 10,000, Jazz 639.
Jazz, so
All right, looking good. We got a
turn left heading 060 and contact New York Center 12532. See ya, Happy New Year.
3532, have a great New Year, Air Canada 741, 060.
See ya, Brickyard 4423, turn left heading 250, join the lobe.
Left there, 250, John, left there again. Brickyard 4423.
How's it go?
4423 in the rollout there. The airport's going to be at your about 10:30 to 11 o'clock in 8 miles.
Got the field, Brickyard 4423.
Brickyard 4423, thanks. 170 till Greco, and you're clear to visual 22.
170 till Greco, please visual. Brickyard 4423.
Duke approach, Charlie Hotel 618, Delta passing 12,400 for 10
All right, like I said, it was having problems capturing on the descent.
Hello, Station Zulu's current altimeter 2978, plan the ILS 22.
Plan the ILS 22, and we have the numbers, 618 Delta, thank you.
Departure.
Okay, there it captured. All right.
3,200 climbing 5,355.
Spoiler in.
Air Canada 639, New York departure. Hello, radar contact. Climb and maintain 10,000. Turn right, heading 040.
10,000 and right to 040. Air Canada 639.
Jazz 639, contact New York Center 12532. Happy New Year. See ya.
2532. We'll see you, Max. 639.
All right, so Tower is our next one we're going to have is 118.7. So let's get that in there.
Bullet Air 556.
Gaurdia approach, good evening or good afternoon. Southwest 2342, descending 14,400 feet.
Southwest 2342, New York, hello, ILS 22, altimeter 2978.
All right, the ILS 22 for Southwest 2342.
Brickyard 4423, Towers 18.7. Happy New Year. See ya.
7 Happy New Year, Max.
Good.
Brickyard 4503 at 1,700 climbing 5,000.
Brickyard 4503, New York departure. Hello, radar contact. Climb and maintain 8,000.
Climb and maintain 8,000. Brickyard 4503.
Brickyard 4503, turn left, heading 210.
Turn left heading 210, Brickyard 4503.
Air Canada 639, turn right, heading 070.
Right heading 070, Air Canada 639.
Charlie Hotel 6 and 8 Delta, descend and maintain, maintain best forward speed for now. How about descend for you in a little bit?
Right, maintain best forward speed, 618 Delta.
Let's clean that up a little bit.
Air Canada 639, contact New York Center 12532. Happy New Year. See ya.
2532 for center, Air Canada 639. Thanks, Billy. See you good day.
See ya. Brickyard 4503, turn left, heading 150.
Turn left heading 150, Brickyard 4503.
Short departure slow again, Air Canada 635, 2,100 heading 355.
Air Canada 635, New York departure. Hello again, radar contact. Climb and maintain 7,000.
Climb 7,000, Air Canada 635.
Sounds like Captain Canada.
Brickyard 4503, direct Kennedy on course. Maintain 8,000.
Direct Kennedy, maintain 8,000. Brickyard 4503.
Southwest 2342, speed 250.
Speed 250 for Southwest 2342.
Bullet Air 556, maintain 250 knots, full advise.
We'll maintain 250 knots. Tracer 556.
Charlie Hotel 618 Delta, descend and maintain 9,000.
Then maintain 9,000, 618 Delta.
I'm on.
Air Canada 635, turn right heading 060, climb to 10,000.
Right turn 060, we'll climb 10,000, Air Canada 635.
This is where it gets a little stressful because we're trying to manage everything.
Air Canada 635, turn right heading 070 and connect the New York Center is 12532. Happy New Year. See ya.
Howdy, right turn 070 New York Center on 12532. Thank you for the wonderful ATC, Max, and Happy New Year again, my friend. We'll see you soon.
Oh, that's definitely Captain Canada.
Bullet Air 556, descend and maintain 7,000.
Down to 7,000. Trace 556.
Charlie Hotel 618 Delta, descend and maintain 8,000. When you get to 8,000, please maintain 250 knots. 250.
Down to 8, wind at 8, down to 250, 618 Delta.
Southwest 2342, descend and maintain 9,000.
Down to 9,000, Southwest 2342.
Departure Delta 1597, 2.4 for 5,000, 355 heading.
Delta 1597, New York departure. Hello, radar contact. Climb and maintain 1010,000. Turn right heading 040.
Right turn 040, 10,000, Delta 1597.
Brickyard 4503, just confirm your direct Kennedy. You look, it could be off course.
Oh yeah, I see it now. I'll fix it. Brickyard 4503.
Yeah, you're heading in the wrong direction.
You see, it's not. It's a little bug that seems to be. It's not capturing on. But it's remedied with just clicking out hold.
Brickyard 4503, when able.
Oh, I gotta bring it back up to 250. Yeah, I shouldn't have done a custom.
Southwest 2342, descend and maintain 8,000.
A custom call sign coming into a busy thing.
Delta, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend, maintain 7,000, 618 Delta.
So I'm just going to roll with it. He's getting close. Bullet Air, we'll go with that. I don't want to give him any kind of confusion.
Walker 5583, passing 4,000, approximate flight level 340.
Roger, Walker 5583, near to Barcelona, radar contact. Should be maintaining 5,000, but for now, climb and maintain 15,000, please. Maintain 15,000.
Climb and maintain 15,000, Walker 5583.
Delta 1597, connect New York Center 12532. Happy New Year. See ya.
2532, Happy New Year, Delta 1597.
Gaurdia departure, hello, Air Canada 4228, 2,200, climbing 5,000, heading 35.
Charlie Hotel 618 Delta, turn right heading 110.
Right, heading 110, 618 Delta.
Southwest 2342, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000, Southwest 2342.
Walker 5583, turn left heading 250.
Left heading 250, Walker 5583.
Air Canada 4228, New York, you up?
We're here, 4228.
Walker, Air Canada 4228, New York departure, radar contact, thanks. Turn right heading 060, climb and maintain 10,000.
Right, 060, and can you repeat the altitude again for 4228?
Sure, 4228, 10,000, please.
10,000, 4228.
Air Canada 643, LaGuardia winds 270 at 13, runway 31, quick takeoff.
All right. Well, there's New York.
Bullet Air 556, send to maintain 4,000.
Send to maintain 4,000. Bullet Air 556.
American
Just using pitch control.
Near departure rate of contact. I got you at 4,400 feet. Climb and maintain 9,000.
Using spoilers.
Gaurdia approach, Endeavor 5455, 13,000 on the crowd too.
Endeavor 5455, New York, hello, in Station Zulu's current altimeter 2978, plan the ILS 22, maintain 10,000.
Maintain 120,000 and we'll descend via the Proud 2, Endeavor 5455.
Roger, yeah, just maintain 10,000, 10,000, and plan ILS 22, please.
Yep, plan ILS 22, 10,000, Endeavor 5455.
Charlie Hotel 618 Delta, turn left heading 060.
Left 060, 618 Delta.
Southwest 2342, turn right heading 110.
Right heading 110, Southwest 2342.
American 4346, turn right heading 080.
080, American 4346.
Air for July 2603, heading 04067.
United 2603, New York, hello. Turn right heading 100, climb and maintain 9,000.
Right 100 up to 9,000, 2603.
Charlie Hotel 618 Delta, descend to 4,000.
Descend 4,000, 618 Delta.
Air Canada 643, near Quebec, stay altitude leaving. Air Canada 643, near departure, thanks, radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000.
1,000 to go.
United 2603, turn left heading 070.
Left 070, United 2603.
American 4346, climb to 10,000.
Oh, cool, we got that scenic.
10,000, American 4346.
Got the scenic view anyway.
American 3142, thanks, 31, clear for takeoff, the wind's 28013.
Gotta be getting a vector here soon.
Southwest 2342, thanks for your patience, turn left heading 070, descend and maintain 4,000.
Turn left heading 070 and maintain 4,000, Southwest 3204.
Air Canada 643, turn right heading 090. Bullet Air 556, turn right heading 080.
Right, 080, Bullet Air 556.
Charlie Hotel 618 Delta, turn left heading 040.
Left 040, 618 Delta.
Coach Walker 563, descending to Bruno 5 arrival out of 14,000.
Walker 523, New York, thanks, plan the visual 3, actually plan the ILS 34 and altimeter at White Plains 2978.
What transition for your ILS?
A little bit under,
Plan back to the ILS
but
34.
actually within tolerances.
United 2603, climb to 10,000.
Up to 10,000, United 2603.
There's LaGuardia.
American 4346, turn left heading 060.
060, American 4346.
American 3142, New York departure, say your altitude leaving. American 3142, New York departure, thanks, radar contact, climb and maintain 8,000. Southwest 2342, turn left heading 040.
Left turning 040, Southwest 2342.
American 4346, contact New York Center 12532, see ya.
2532, good to hear your voice, Max. American 4346.
Air Canada 643, turn left heading 070 and contact the New York Center is 12532, see ya.
You gotta back up to 250. So he's gotta. Well, I tell you what, I don't miss, or I do miss auto throttle at these moments right now.
United 2603, turn left heading 060.
Left 060, 2603.
Bullet Air 556, turn left heading 040.
Left 040, hold air 556.
Endeavors 5455, descend and maintain 7,000. Endeavors 5455, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, Endeavor 5455.
American 3142, climb and maintain 15,000, good rate through 8, turn left heading 270.
LaGuardia departure, Delta 6621.
I guess it looks like
Sending through
bringing us around on a downwind to the ILS 22. Certainly like to keep you fast around here.
Air Canada 4228, New York Center 12532, please. See ya.
12532, have a great New Year's. Correction, 4228.
You too, see ya.
Walker 5583, cruising at flight level 150.
Walker 563, descend and maintain 4,000, turn left heading 360. I'm sorry, the Walker calling at 150, yep, Walker 5583, climb to 17,000 and contact New York Center 12532, see ya.
Climb 17,000, contact New York Center, thank you, Happy New Year.
Bullet Air 556, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000. Bullet Air 556.
Charlie Hotel 618 Delta, speed 210, then descend and maintain 3,000.
Speed 210, then descend 3,000, 618 Delta.
Southwest 2342, speed 210, then descend and maintain 3,000.
Speed down to 210 and we'll climb down to 3,000, Southwest 3240.
Thank you, United 2603, contact New York Center 12532, see ya.
We're New York Center 2603, Happy New Year, see ya.
Happy New Year, see ya. Bullet Air 556, turn left heading 290.
Left 290, Bullet Air 556.
Charlie Hotel 618 Delta, turn right heading 080.
Right heading 080, 618 Delta.
Southwest 2342, turn 15 degrees to the right. Southwest 2342, 15 degrees to the right, please.
15 degrees to the right, Southwest from 2342.
Thank you. Bullet Air 556, descend and maintain 2,000. When you get to 2,000, speed 170.
Down to 2,000, speed 170, Bullet Air 556.
Departure, good afternoon, Delta 9999, out of LaGuardia 32405.
Delta 999, New York departure, hello, radar contact. Climb and maintain 15,000.
Up to 15,000, Delta 999.
LaGuardia approach, Delta 6621, descending to 19,000 feet.
Delta 6621, New York, thanks, radar contact. Descend and maintain 10,000, climb the ILS 22.
Can you repeat?
Standby 1.
Does that look weird?
Charlie Hotel 618 Delta, turn left heading 360.
That's 360, 16 Delta.
Bullet Air 556, turn left heading 240, join the localizer.
F240, join the localizer.
Delta 999, amend altitude, climb maintain 10,000.
Amend altitude 10,000, Delta 999.
Oh, come on, man.
And Bullet Air 556, turn left heading 180 and join the localizer on the backside.
180, join the localizer on the backside.
Okay, don't turn right, turn left, don't turn right.
Left 180. Oh, man, come on.
Charlie Hotel 618 Delta, speed 180.
Speed 180, 618 Delta.
Delta 999, turn left heading 320 and climb and maintain 15,000.
320 and up to 15,000 Delta.
So this localizer is all backwards.
4,000.
4,000, Denver 54
Delta 6621, descend and maintain 10,000, plan the ILS 22.
Descend and maintain 10. Can you repeat this?
I can't keep repeating, I'm busy here, but descend at 10,000, plan ILS 22.
Descend at 10,000.
Bullet Air 56, you're descending below my minimum vectoring altitude. Altitude appears 1,500, stay in tension.
We're climbing back up to 2,000. Sorry about that. 556.
2342, turn left heading 010.
Left heading 010, Southwest 28.
Charlie Hotel 618 Delta, turn left heading 240, join the localizer.
240, join localizer 618 Delta.
Bullet Air 56, maintain 180 knots at least until a 5-mile final.
180 until a 5-mile final. 556.
Bullet Air 56, the airport is at your 12:30 to 1 o'clock and 8 miles, port in sight.
Look for the airport. 556.
Endeavor 5455, turn right heading 070.
070, 54
Delta 999, New York Center 12532 and fly heading 320. See ya.
2532, Happy New Year, Delta 999.
See ya, Happy New Year.
I'm going to have to probably disconnect.
Bullet Air 56, just confirm you got the localizer.
We have the localizer. 556.
Bullet Air 56, 4 miles from Greco, cleared ILS 22, 180 knots till Greco.
180 till Greco. 556.
22, turn right heading 080.
Right heading 080, Southwest.
Alright, my ILS is all messed up.
2242, traffic is off your left-hand side and 4.5 miles, a citation longitude at 3,000. Charlie Hotel 618 Delta, traffic's off your left-hand side and 3.5 miles, Southwest 73. Bullet Air 56, where are you going? You're off the localizer. Do you have the airport in sight? Call at 12:30, 1 o'clock and 8 miles.
I'm actually going to DC. I have instrument problems. Thank you for the ATC. 556.
Thank you. Southwest 20.
Dude, what the hell? Now it's working. Is it working though? Look at this. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Really wanted to try this, but I can't have faulty instrumentation. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on here. All right, well, we're off network now. I really did try. So the ILS isn't working in here, so let's change to the RNAV. Since we're all by ourselves now. That is actually very disappointing. That is very disappointing. Yeah, really. Sorry about that, guys. Oh well. Well, we could still do the approach. We're gonna land 2-2. Do the RNAV since the ILS seems to be borked.
Vertical trap.
Slow her up. Flaps 8, you're down. Airport's in sight. Flaps 20. Here's the RNAV capture. Flaps full. Yeah, right off. That was fun, right up until I started ticking them off because my plane wasn't working right. All right, there's 2-2. Just slowly bring it down to VREF, about 140. Yeah, so that's a bug check mark. Localizer is backwards. $1,000 stable, cleared to land. My autopilot, or my plane.
500.
Oh, crosswind. A little low, but we're visual. Spoilers. First thrust decel, steering on. Wow, we stopped really quick. Holy hell. They got him offline. That brakes up. All right, we're going over here, transient parking. Stop here, clean up. Taxi lights. Recog strobes off. Go on hold. All right. Let's taxi on over. That was spicy. Wow, yeah. Yeah, it was time for me to DC since my plane was ticking off the controller. Rightfully so, though. That was intense. I'm not going to lie. Pardon me. But we're definitely going to have to do a redemption stream for that. So what happened was when I engaged the localizer, it's, even though everything was set up properly, it started backtracking. It started to want to turn me away. It happened twice. I tried to fix it. Couldn't have it keep doing that because it just kept me throwing me off course. So I had to DC. I had no choice. This is transient parking. Welcome to LaGuardia. Parking brakes on. All right. Stop that recording. Take a breather. Yeah, no, I gotta redeem myself. I had a DC. You guys made it all the way in. Unfortunately, I wish I didn't get to. I wish I got to see you guys land. I think you're right behind me, or a couple planes behind me. But yeah. John, hey, do you have a pilot's license or do you just do sim stuff? I do not have a pilot's license. I do only sim. I've been using Flight Simulator since I was a wee tyke of 1987. It was Flight Sim 2. I've been doing it for quite some time. Couldn't make the pilot thing really happen for me, so that's why I don't have a pilot. But welcome to the stream. The holder says it's okay. Rudder pedals disconnected on the runway and it froze there. Had to reach down and fix it. Oh man, John, that was fun. I'm still a student pilot, but I'm hitting the first solo next month. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. That is wonderful. I say with the stream. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. That was intense. I think I held my breath half the time. That was about as busy as I've ever been on network. And we're going to have to go back. We're going to have to go back because I couldn't finish it. But yeah, thanks. Thanks for watching, and good luck to you with your solo. All right, guys, is everybody down? Is everybody down? Props to Limp and Holden, indeed. Indeed, I wish I had emojis, but yes, yes. That was awesome. All right, let's check out the let's check out our landing. And the flight, review the flight. 163 on the landing, guys. 163. So I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll show you guys. Get Volanta up. $163 on the landing, guys. That's awesome. So yeah, I'm parked and disconnected already. Okay, cool. So yeah, Limp and Holden, yeah, follow me and I'm going to take you on some wild rides. Next stop, the next one's going to be a VATSIM event, right? Crazy VATSIM event. But we're definitely going to have to come back to New York because I'm going to need a redemption in a different plane unless they fix this. I'm gonna let them know that for some reason the ILS wasn't working, the localizer wasn't working, or I'm going to check it out and see if it's actually a thing. Maybe they already know about it. On the same wild ride and then abandon us. Oh, you heard that controller? He was getting pissed. That was not going to work out. You guys did an event last night. That was fun. Yeah, I haven't done an event yet, so we're definitely gonna do that. All right, so 180. So close that out, so you guys don't need to see that constantly. And what else I want to? Let's see the replay. Actually, you know what, guys? I want to tour. I want to show you guys the New York City, the Samsung design. So we're gonna go into replay, and then we're gonna do some wild crap. So we're gonna stop the replay, and that's gonna give me my controls. And we're going to fly around New York City because this scenery, Samsung Designs scenery, is pretty cool. Get my we did Tuesday Northern Lights event. Oh yeah, that's why you were in Canada. Get my outside arcade view and try to fly it. So he's done this scenery, and it's really in depth and not very much of a frame hit. Now this is his native 2024 version. So we got Central Park. He's even modeled Times Square. See if I can actually swing in and show you guys Times Square. And this really looks awesome at night. Try not to crash into any buildings. He's got the lights up. I know Times Square is somewhere around here. Below Central Park. There we go. Lion King, that's all Times Square, all modeled. But I only had maybe a 4 frame drop coming into here. Let's see if I can get you guys a better view. Swing it around. Don't do this at home, kids. Just kidding. It's Flight Sim. You can do whatever you want. Check out from this side, see if we can get a good view of downtown. Me and my wife, when we were younger, used to come here all the time. Used to go see Broadway shows. So I've been to all these places, Central Park, Times Square. Used to stay at a hotel in Times Square. It was a Times Square Marriott hotel. All right, guys. So let's check out the replay of the landing. And you run it forward. Now that's chase plane for you. Do little chase plane things. So this is where I was running into problems. So I thought we had it sorted out. I was going to try to kind of hand fly it. But it just was not working. and had a DC from the network, and that's where we ended up just doing the RNAV. We're thinking you had the wrong frequency tuned in for the ILS. Nope, 110.5. I double checked it. 110.5. Because, well, I have the Garmin, and what's fancy about the Garmin 750 is, too, you still want to cross-reference it, but when you program the ILS into the flight plan, it puts it in the radio. And I have 110.5. Course was 224, and I had 224 in. As you can see, it's still where it's at. So, nope. Definitely a bug. Gonna have to test it some more, because I do fly this plane quite a bit. That's crazy. Yep. It's as crazy as it is, it's disappointing, actually. I really wanted to complete that flight because we were doing so good, managing the speeds. Oh man, we were so ahead of the plane. Oh, right in the gut. And ended up making a beautiful landing. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. We were all there at the same time. So definitely came right in, center line. 163, guys. So what that proves to me is it would not have mattered. It would not have mattered whether I took the Sim Brief route or the Apple III route. Got a Victor Vector around here anywhere. What's your clearance claim? Surely you can't be serious. I picked the wrong time to stop sniffing glue. The only mistake I made is we stopped really quick. Stopped quicker than I thought we would. So it would not have been good to stop like that on the runway, especially in the event. So, all right, guys, this has been hilariously fun, and I'm glad that I was able to spend New Year's Eve afternoon with you guys. It's been an awesome, awesome afternoon, and we're gonna wind that back. We're gonna bring that in and watch you guys watch the landing again. I think the only mistake you made was having us fly to LaGuardia today. You know what? I'll give you that one, Limp. I'll give you that one. So, all right, guys. Have a wonderful New Year's. And if you guys do decide to go out and party and imbibe tonight, please stay safe. I don't want to hear that anyone got in any kind of hurt. So, on to the next one. Saturday's the next stream. We're doing a nice, simple, relaxing flight from Denver to Memphis. Southwest Ops. So I'll see you guys there around the same time. And once again, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Helps the channel out. We're going to bring us to 1K in the new year, or 1K in 2026. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, This is Virtual Flight Diaries. My name is John. See you all Saturday.